All right, so welcome. Hello. This is a League G match between MuensterCheese and Prismatic70. I'm joined by Halo Andy 007.
Hello.
So we've almost got. All right, here we go. All right. So let's see. Action-wise, encampment and walled village. Throne room can act as a village as well. For trashing, not too much. Like develop is usually pretty good. Not necessarily for trashing, but more as a gainer. Turn things into useful things. So not great at dealing with coppers, but you can turn estates into silvers. But yeah, so that's a pretty good one. There's also Puka for trashing treasures minus the cursed gold. Plus buy is a little awkward here as well because it's mostly like contraband or forest's gift from the bard, so once every 12 turns. And contraband just isn't the greatest plus buy anyway.
Contraband's okay early. Like, if there's a lot of different cards you might want to get, like, I could see it being viable here. Like, in the mid-game, where, like, I'd like to be able to get an extra peddler.
Yeah.
And so, like, if my opponent says, no, you can't get a peddler, well, I'll get two other cards I want. But because there's no other buy or gain, develop looks like super important here, especially because there's great 2 and 4 cost cards here. So I'm like staring at develop and thinking that looks really good. Even developing the cursed gold looks good. Like I don't want the cursed gold around because that's going to be adding. So all right, so. The opening splits can be kind of weird with cursed gold because you have 9 total money, but I don't really want to play it here because the curse is awkward to get rid of. So effectively, you only have 6 money to play with if that's the goal. But I don't like opening fairy onto encampment. That looks not great for MuensterCheese. I think like silver's fine, but maybe like silver develop. And then I can develop an estate into another silver, and then like work on developing a silver into like a throne room and an encampment, or a walled village, and a vagrant, things like that, or a bard even. But without the plus 5, fairy doesn't really make that much sense. Like fairy is usually something that you place onto a 5, so that you can buy it first shuffle.
Yeah.
But here it's without the plus 5, it's not really doing that much. I don't really like prismatic spending the cursed gold like multiple times. This curse is going to be really hard to deal with. But I didn't mind getting contraband, like I said. Like having $8 and 2 buys is kind of nice, but like having the cursed gold you use curses is pretty bad. So yeah, I think trying to like slowly build up to something, like if you eventually can just have more gains than your opponent through develops, like I think you can just kind of slowly build an encampment plunder engine that will probably outscore them. So yeah, use a Puka to get rid of your coppers, use a develop to get rid of your estates into silvers, turn your silvers into 4s and 2s.
Turn your Puka into a gold and a 4.
Yeah, something like that once you're out of coppers. And then, just slowly build up to something.
Yeah, that sounds good. I kind of want to do that.
Concerned if it's slower than just money, but I think due to the fact that cursed gold's on the board, like money's going to be kind of slow by itself because, like you're just going to keep getting a lot of curses.
Yeah.
And both of them have contraband, so they both thought that was a reasonable strategy. But I really don't like this placement of the fairies. I think the fairies are not doing very much here.
Yeah.
Like, you're very buy limited here. Like I want to use my buys on real cards, not just on fairing cards that I can probably just buy eventually at some point anyways. But I'm glad they both have a Puka, but develop is like the main card that they're not looking at. Unless you're getting Flames Gift from Bard, aren't trashing any purple or green.
Yeah.
And I would really like to get like some encampments.
Yeah. And they're I feel like they're a bit premature too because like since it is by limited, then like you can always just like whenever you play a contraband, you can always just name encampment. So that's like you want to make sure to be able to hold onto your encampments. And so
Yeah.
at least right now, neither of them have a gold because unfortunately you can't reveal cursed gold for things that require gold revealing. I'd be
Yeah.
that would be a bit broken, honestly. Like
Yeah,
get
that,
it.
that would be a little too good, and it would be very niche. I
Yeah.
think if they were in the same expansion, maybe they would do something like that. But the fact that one's from Nocturne and one's from Empires, like that would just be weird. Like you wouldn't even know that the other card exists. Like encampment can reveal a cursed goal. What's a cursed goal? That didn't exist when.
Yeah.
So.
It can be changed in the errata.
Yeah, something like that. So one thing I didn't mention about why MuensterCheese ferrying encampment could be nice is that so a lot of these tokens have to go onto an action supply pile. Okay, similarly like the +1, +5, things like that. Encampment plunder is still an action supply pile, but I believe you have to get the token on there before it is showing a plunder on top. But the -2 will still remain in effect once plunder is on top. So like you can effectively get plunders for 3. So maybe that was like some of the thought. I still don't quite think that was the right play, especially at the beginning. I still think the develop was like what you wanted on 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Ferry onto encampment later to make plunders cost 3 and be able to like develop things into them. Because develop's mainly a gainer.
Yes.
And like I don't really need these walled villages. So eventually I'm fine developing like I guess it doesn't matter whether plunder costs 3 or 5. Like I can develop a walled village and do it regardless. It just depends on what the cost of the other cards can be.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I mean, yeah. So also too, like one thing to note with the contraband, like it is part like I also don't like it because it's just kind of annoying. I have started using auto buy and that still messes me up sometimes when I want to do something just with debt or like overpaying for whatever reason, because auto buy plays exactly the amount that's necessary.
And then like the auto buy setting, it's only useful if you're only buying one card or if the other card costs you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But then
like you need extra money in play for Basilica or debt or buying multiple cards. Then
Yeah.
you either just autoplay everything or you like individually click through if you like.
Yeah, but then also like even with the autoplay, like there are certain treasures that require choices too. Like, do you want to play a cursed gold and take a curse? So like the thing with contraband is like it's kind of annoying because you want to make sure that whenever you have it, you always play that first, just so that you can hide how much money you have. little tactical considerations. Like I see it happen most of the time, but just like cleaning that up a little, making sure to play that first every time.
Yeah. All right. So both players have gotten the develop bug, which I think is good because develop I think is like one of the key cards on this board. So I believe Muenster has 2 and Prismatic has 1. The key though is like we're gonna need to use that to I'm gonna say thin, even though it's a gainer in a sense it's gonna turn a stock card into 2 non-stock cards. So it's still thinning while gaining. Like if you develop a silver into an encampment, wall village, something like that.
Yeah.
Or you thin a curse into nothing. Or even turning it's a 2-step process to turn a state into a 3 and then a 2 and a 4. So it takes some time. So having like a couple develops is probably the right number here.
Yeah.
It might be hard to get the draw to sustain like 3 develops. That might be kind of overkill until like you're throwing encampments or something. But at that point, probably one.
Yeah. And I think also like encampment's a pretty good card, but like here, especially with not having gold, it is just difficult to use them because it functionally is a dead card unless you're willing to just let it go back to the pile. So I think like
again, like we said, you can buy gold here. Like I'm not the biggest fan of buying gold, but like it could make sense here. Like if you're planning to get a lot of encampments. I'd still rather get a plunder, but that looks like it's just going to be really hard to get.
Yeah, but Vagrant here I think is going to be actually really good because at least like while they still have estates and the number of curses in the deck.
It's only really good on turn 14 because they've let their decks get into this situation.
Yeah.
Where they have a lot of curses and breeding cards still. Like it's turn 14 and there's literally only 2 coppers or 2 curses in the trash in 0 states. There's 6 coppers, which is good because they've been playing Puka. But of the non-treasures, there's only 2 curses in the trash. And then these curses probably should have never gone to the decks to begin with. Like, curse gold's usually a trap. Like, there's some situations where taking the curse is fine. Like, if you have good curse trashing, or there's, like, a super important price point to hit. If you have $7, you just, like, open an inheritance or, like, a $7 doctor overpay. Like, there's cases where, like, it's perfectly fine to take the curse. But I don't think this is one of those cases where you want to regularly add curses. Maybe there's, like, a situation where you take 1 or 2, but, like, 6 being gone is a lot.
Yeah.
They have been using these contrabands to add peddlers to the deck, so that's nice, like, getting payload into the deck slowly via peddlers. Not really exactly what I thought, but, you know, we did kind of mention that contraband to gain peddlers could be a reasonable thing to do. Just these decks are really bloated. I definitely want to throw in this develop at some point. To either turn a silver into a 2 and a 4, or just get rid of 2 curses. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I don't see the necessity of peddler here. Like, it's really, I mean, peddler usually piles, but the fact that there's no plus buy, or other than contraband, kind of makes a lot of this payload kind of unnecessary. Like, in the late stages of the game, we're probably seeing, like, you only need $8.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not going to play the contraband and have your opponent make you buy 2 duchies or something. That seems like not really a thing. Alright, so Prismatic got the gold and is able to hold on to this encampment, so that's helpful for them. And the deck's getting pretty close to turn 1.
Yeah, and piles are also low, although I think they're probably done playing Curse Gold mostly. So I don't think curses really need to be.
It depends. It depends.
You could tactically take some. But
now we're in the mountain pass time. So let's just get the 14 bid out of the way, because you know that's what it's going to be. Here you might be able to bid even a little higher, just because like you have all this over payload.
12? That's quite a bit under there.
11 was too low a bid there for you. Bidding 11 was too low there. I think you should have bid at least 14, if not more, just because of the fact that like these decks are pretty over payloaded, unless someone just has a lot of peddlers. Let's see. Gains a peddler. What's this? Someone gained 2 at 1 point. Alright, so Moonster has 4 and Prismatic has 6, so it's not like there's like a huge imbalance in peddlers.
Yeah.
Like I think both decks have a lot of over payload in them, so I really want to take those points. Especially because the game is really close to ending right now. Like 3 curses and 2 walled villages and the game's over. So like these plunders aren't coming out to play. Like it's just green cards and those mountain pass points.
Yeah.
That's all we're getting here. The plunders were too hard to get.
Yes, yeah, the plunders were incredibly hard to get. I don't think the encampment pile has really been touched in quite a while, but
yeah, I mean Prismatic had one and was able to hold on to it, so that was helpful. And yeah, like the Prismatic's already paid off the debt, like pretty easily. He's going to be able to get another encampment here, so. I would have thrown the walled village there. Like we need to draw this deck.
Yeah, and throwing develop here I think is dangerous.
I guess you get No,
Especially if
you're
you're
behind. Don't lower those piles.
Yeah, it's not the walled villages are not where you want to touch.
You're behind by 7 points, and you can only really gain 6 a turn here. So like you need this game to go on for a while if you're gonna have a chance to win this one. So I would definitely poke it as silver. Really want to get to a province here. All right, there's a province.
Right.
I guess you can draw through this deck to try to find the develop and trash curse.
Yeah, kind of sucks because you can't play your contraband. But maybe here would be a good place to. Well, okay, that was not the smartest move because you obviously named province.
Yeah. You're not going to get to double your turns. I'm going to let you double. So now you take 2 duchies. That was just a blunder.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't have done that.
Maybe it would have been better to take a. Maybe it would have been better to play a cursed gold and take a curse instead of that contraband. Work on lowering the piles ever so slightly.
Very confused.
Oh yeah, the fairy does work on the plunders, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So now Munster can develop estates in. So this could actually be a really good turn. Throw in the develop. In gain. No. Develop. Gain 3 plunders this turn. Like that's the game that we're playing now. Then let's play it. Like Munster, you need some more points to come back. Like 1 province at a time is not going to be enough. All right, you can get a plunder from the curse gold. That's fine. Get a plunder and a duchy. You need points.
Oh yeah, so you would have also developed the bard.
What? No. Plunder is just objectively better.
No. What I'm saying is you would have developed the bard into a plunder. Because I was trying to think, like, how do you get, like, 3 plunders here?
All right, Munster trashed the curse gold and gained a puka, but also gained a silver. No, you gain a plunder, which is objectively better than a silver in basically every regard. Maybe there's some regard where silver is better, but I don't see it. Like,
yeah.
The plunder only costs 3 for you there because you already ferried it, so...
Yeah, maybe they don't see that. And then, but also really, like, big blunder to
forest gift for Prismatic.
Yeah. But also, they named plunder instead of province for the contraband. So that's another big error there.
Yeah.
So Munster was able to double.
But Munster also could have gained the plunder rather than the silver.
Right.
That's the main thing there. Just stop. Just you don't need to trash these golds. Just go buy province. I would hold on to these golds. They're your payload. I still think it's fine to develop an estate here, but maybe you don't. It would have looked better if the encampments were empty, or if plunders were shown.
Yeah.
All right. No, just get a single province. I don't want to double duchy here. All right, so Munster has made a nice comeback here. I didn't really like that. I'd rather have 1 province than 2 duchies, but yeah, I think it's too risky to not take the points here. I think you have to take 2 duchies.
Yeah. I also think returning an encampment to cover the plunder isn't really worth it. Because encampment is much better than plunder.
Was that on purpose?
I
don't think it was on purpose.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, it just happened because they were trying to draw. No, don't get another contraband. That's I don't like getting another contraband.
Oh, another contraband.
Munster, you need to score.
It is puka food.
Yeah, you need to score.
Yeah.
The more contrabands you play, the more cards they can deny. So now if you play 2 contrabands, they can deny province and duchy. And then what do you do? Like, nothing? I don't know.
Well, Munster could take 3 curses. Well, not now.
Yeah, but that's presuming that Prismatic scores 0 points.
Yeah, and that's just not happening.
It's most likely not happening. Wow. There's some good booms here. So discard, what? No. Discard the contraband and gain them in Canton. How would you discard the contraband to gain them in Canton? You want that in Canton.
Yeah.
You're not going to play the contraband right now. Why are you not going to play the contraband?
Yeah, but definitely play the point.
Munster's not going to not play the province.
Don't play the contraband. Okay, good.
All right, so now, now it's kind of, I guess, I just didn't like Munster not balancing last turn. That seemed really risky to keep building there. Like, just incredibly risky.
Yeah, and just throwing away the golds, too. So
yeah, that seemed just very risky. Like, there's no buy and there's no good gains here. Other than develop, which is only gaining cheap cards. I mean, it can theoretically gain cards up to 6 on this board, but not getting you that many points.
Yeah.
If you had 4 cost cards to develop, you could gain some duchies, but you can't play these contrabands. That's the main problem with them. So all right, Munster, let's develop these contrabands into better cards. Develop? No. Stop it. Your opponent is going to name province. Stop it.
And then the opponent will name duchy.
If you play the other one, you're getting 3 estates, or you're getting 2 encampments and 2 plunders. In which case, you're in a bad situation too, because then you can't name plunder. It doesn't work. Yeah, I won 1 province, not 2 duchies.
Yeah, I think they're probably should have developed the contraband into a bard and a gold, because at least you can or something. Because you can. Well, yeah, I guess, but just thinking of like
the boons you want have just gone.
Yeah, well, no, not for the boons, for developing into duchies. Because you're probably going to want to use your throne rooms.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd rather have the throne rooms because we have enough action density here that if I eventually develop a throne room, that's fine. Because I just gain the throne room rather than a board, which is just a stock card.
Yeah.
Prismatic gonna get wins hexed or whatever, and buy a province presumably. And then Munster can't touch a province. I think if Munster had grabbed the province on the turn where they kept building, they would have been in a much more commanding lead than they are right now. Because they're not in the lead.
Yeah.
Prismatic keeps playing this plunder, and getting VP from it as well. The lead's growing. 8 points is a lot to come back from when you can't touch provinces. And we know Earthskip's not coming back for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And, the decks are kind of functioning.
Okay, good.
It took a while to thin because of all these curses, but the Flameskip's not doing anything, and Sun's better than nothing,
but get those. Do not play the contraband.
Well, no, you can play the contraband here because Prismatic doesn't know how much you have, so they have to name province. Now you can buy 2 duchies. Prismatic didn't know if Munster had 16, so that was okay there. But now even touching duchies is dangerous. Duchies are about to be the 3rd pile. It's all pretty dangerous right now for Munster. Munster is just counting on a dud that's not going to happen. So now, all right, is there any chance to come back? Munster has to duchy, and then I hope Prismatic gets just a complete dud, which isn't going to happen because Prismatic can still get a duchy next turn at a minimum. Yeah, I think this was just too much building on board that 24 turns is a really long time, a very long time for a board with no attacks.
Yeah.
Curse Gold is kind of a self-attack, but for a board with no actual attacks, this is a very long game for a board with no real attacks.
Yeah. Stupid
All right,
single buy boards.
all right. Hold on, mister. Hold on. Slow down.
Oh yeah, that's.
Stop it and slow down.
Yeah. Because that could have
Maybe
been.
looking for a win. I don't think it was there, but
Yeah, no, there was.
This is a losing draw.
Yeah.
But like, there was a possibility that like maybe there was something there if the play order slowed down a little bit. Yeah, this is just a win here. Yeah. Munster was clicking very fast there.
Yeah. Oh well, they don't see the win in hand.
What?
It seems like.
I think Prismatic's asking if Munster wanted to undo sort of shorthand.
Oh.
I mean, this looks like.
That's kind of
I mean,
weird.
it's a win in hand, but like, I'm not. Well. Okay, now you don't even need to play the develop. All right. So yeah, that turned into a very close game. Very close.
Well.
Prismatic
okay.
Here. All right, good game, close game. I think there was a little too much building for. Like, if we built to a deck that was able to get a bunch of plunders and play them consistently, I think that would have been reasonable. But because neither player was really able to ever get more than one plunder, I think it was a little too much building for that kingdom.
Yes.
But anyways, that was fun. All right, so what do you see here? What are we looking at?
So, in terms of villages, we've got Border Village, Coin of the Realm. There is Bridge Troll for plus buy and is also very nice for cost reduction. Canal is another good one for cost reduction. Catapult is very good at trashing treasures, especially silvers. And then Necromancer. Here, I don't know. Like, probably not really going to be trashing many actions. So I don't know. Like if there are any like. There aren't any Necromancer tricks that jump out at me.
Yeah, I'm looking for a second. Like, you might still get a Necromancer to like trash a catapult later, like once it's done its job.
Yeah.
But like that's about it. I'm also looking around to see if there's any patron tricks that I don't see. The main issue is that this board doesn't have draw.
Exactly. Yeah. No draw.
Okay, let me rephrase that. There is draw. It's just very, 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 very awkward and doesn't synergize with catapult. And it involves playing a cellar and discarding a bunch of coppers to draw other cards, and then playing a counting house to draw those coppers back, which is net draw. It's just very awkward and doesn't work well with catapult, and it's very hard to set up.
Yeah.
So it's a trick, and that's about it. On the village side, patron is also technically a village.
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah.
The first few times you play it, because it just carried it over. It's not long term. Like I know Kaplane has made some discussions about like patron bridge troll decks where like patron's the only village and you just like bank them up all day long until you unload them like the last 2 turns. That's kind of a thing, sort of, but not hard to really run. So
yeah.
because we said draw is difficult, I actually kind of see Necromancer as being important here. And I'll explain why. And that's because, like, Bridge Troll is here, so I still want to build to a Bridge Troll. Like, it's not mega turn, big turn.
Yeah.
And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to get as thin as possible. And that's going to involve eventually trashing, like, this patron and this catapult. Why do we have 2 catapults for someone? Who has 2 catapults? You don't need 2 catapults. That sounds like too many. I mean, okay, catapult's the only way you could even get rid of the states, but like it's just gonna take some time.
Well, Zombie Mason as well.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
So yeah, maybe you get like 2 Necromancers in order to try to like Spy Mason tricks. Like that's something. You could also Spy Mason. It won't give you a coffer, but you could like Mason a patron into a bridge troll or some things like that you could do. But eventually, if you were able to get really thin and you were able to play 4 bridge trolls on one turn and then 4 bridge trolls on the next turn, then you could do a Province Mega turn. That technically doesn't require any draw. It just needs enough villages to support it. So
yeah. Okay.
It's just difficult. But I still think I kind of want to like build towards that because everything else just looks like too difficult.
Yeah. Another very awkward board.
Here too. Canal could see some play. It makes things a little bit easier. Bridge Troll obviously just does Canal's job easier, but like Canal just means you need one less Bridge Troll in play. So it could be useful if you ever hit a natural 7, but that might be kind of hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, hitting a natural 7 is probably going to be pretty hard.
Especially with all these catapult attacks. Like most turns you never have more than 3 cards in your hand. And so maybe that's justification for a second catapult.
Yeah.
Like you just want to keep getting that attack, but 2 seems a little overkill, but maybe it's worth it. Caravan Guard's all right with catapult. The reaction when the opponent plays an attack is good. So usually Caravan Guard, if you play it yourself, it's like half a peddler, like peddler every other turn. But here, like you know your opponent's been playing bridge trolls and catapults, so like spamming cheap Caravan Guards like sounds pretty decent to gain some payload into these decks. Once they cost like 1 or 0. Gaining a bunch of Caravan Guards. Sounds not bad.
Yeah. So Munster's got the 2 catapults. Yeah, that is a bit overkill.
Yeah, in I don't know what the bridge troll split is, but Prismatic has 3 bridge trolls down and another 2 in hand. So Prismatic has at least 5 bridge trolls.
Yeah.
So just based on that fact alone, I'm gonna say I think Prismatic's in the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, there's a GG. I wasn't following the game closely enough, but like based on the bridge troll split, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. 6 bridge trolls.
Yeah, 6-1 on the bridge troll split is pretty winning.
Yeah.
I feel like we were still talking about the game, the openings, that like I wasn't following closely enough what was going on to really know what was happening. These are some nasty boards.
What? Yeah, I'm so sorry for both of you. This is awful.
Right.
Yeah. So this is it wants to be a Goons Megaturn type board, but there's no village, there's no draw. It's this is just sad.
But no good way to play it.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Are there any tricky things we can do here? There's platinum on the board and colonies. That's something to think about.
I mean, Changeling can't.
Horse traders, which I entirely disagree with.
Huh.
Alright, so horse traders, like, if you know you're going to get attacked, you discard 2 cards, right? So it drops you down. So it clears you under the goon's attack level. And then you're able to put the horse traders and another card back in your hand to raise you back up. Sorry. When another player plays an attack, you may set this aside from your hand. So you would set it aside, you discard 1 card, then you put it back in your hand, and then you draw a card. So it'll bring you back to 5 cards. But the problem is, like, what am I going to do with horse trader once it's in my hand? Like,
yeah.
I can't play it because I want to play goons instead. So yeah, unfortunately, I think this is just like a very sad goons money board. I think these chariot races are a mistake. Because they're just going to keep like revealing coffers for you and your opponent, which I don't like. I think chariot race is not doing much for you here at all. Like, I'd rather even just be adding like silvers or anything. I think this is just going to be a goons money board. So I want to up my money density, and I want to add as many goons as possible, and then like build up to something. I don't know. Do you see anything else, Aglet?
No, I don't know. I mean, I usually don't like Bishop in the early game, and I think
Prismatic into Bishop.
Yeah.
That looks really bad because now your opponent's gonna be able to get rid of some of their jump cards, and you're gonna be helping them. So like, they're gonna play goons, and then like, what are you gonna Bishop? You're gonna Bishop a bad card and then have 1 card left. That doesn't work. I guess some of these chariot races have been hitting. So it's like not nothing, but I guess the bishop makes the chariot races look a little more reasonable, but I still don't believe in chariot race.
Yeah,
I
I
previously
mean,
had chariot race banned, but I think I brought it back from the ban list.
yeah,
But I think it's just kind of a stupid card. Like, oh, you have a copper on top of your deck, you lose.
Yeah.
So, like, I think Munster needs to try to get to goons, and that's the main reason I didn't like chariot race, is that it makes it hard to hit goons. But should get a goons here, so that's helpful. But yeah, chariot race for the most part, it's just a cantrip, like, for the most part. It's just a boring cantrip for the most part.
Yeah, and like if you like have a deck full of them, then like usually it's just going to be like chariot races revealing chariot races. So then
Yeah, so you're gonna reveal 3-cost cards, and your opponent's gonna reveal like goons and bishops, and like
Yeah.
nobody's gonna do anything. And like, I don't want force triggers in these decks. Why do we have force triggers in these decks?
yeah,
Like,
I mean honestly, like this is kind of so like the bishop does like let help your opponent trash as well. But I mean this is just such a weak board. I almost want to say like fine, like you can trash too. Like at least I'm getting some points for this. If you're just going to be relying on my bishop to be trashing
But-
for you.
like, all right. So here's the problem, though. If you're playing a bishop, you're not playing goons, and that's the main problem with playing bishop here.
Yeah.
It's like you're thinning, your opponent's thinning. You're getting a victory point, but presumably they're also getting victory points because they're playing goons on their turn. So, why do we have an animal fair too?
Yeah.
What's
No.
going on here?
I made that mistake today. Don't do this, monster.
I
This is
don't
not a
know.
board
Well,
for them.
Animal fair was slightly more justifiable in your game, Aglet, because there was at least actions.
Yeah.
There was no close by until you got to the animal fair, but at least your board had actions. But
Yeah.
here, there's never going to be a village. So I'm not going to play Animal Fair over the goons. Like, I guess I'm fine getting an Animal Fair over the horse traders, because Animal Fair is actually kind of cute with Chariot Race. Because, like, oh no, I've got a 7-cost card in my deck. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like not the end of the world.
And hey,
but,
it's got
like,
by now.
It does
But,
now, but goons also has by.
Yeah, and always had by.
Yeah, goons always had by. So, one thing we didn't talk about was tower points.
Right.
Tower points. So it looks like Munster got 6 of the chariot races to Prismatic's 4. So that's making a slight difference here. So that was one slight justification for spamming the chariot races, but I still don't call.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been keeping track of how many of these victory points have been coming from goons versus how many have been from chariot races, but it's like not that many from chariot races. Oh, and the bishop points. There's like, this is like prosperity heaven here. You have
Yeah.
all the cards that give you these UP tokens.
So I guess prosperity heaven is normal dominion hell.
Well,
yeah.
that's the problem with the prosperity deck. Is that it has a lot of cool cards, but like overall as a set, if you try to play a kingdom with only prosperity cards, it's just like really sad because you're like, wait a minute, we have all these like treasures in the kingdom and have like goons and bishop, but like we forgot to put in like we forgot to put in like the rest of the cards. Other than Workers Village. Workers Village is probably my favorite prosperity card. Like,
Really? Not
goons
King's
in
Court?
King's Court. Everybody loves goons in King's Court.
I
I'm not
agree.
saying I don't love goons in King's Court, but like I'd say above like low and medium players versus high level players, like high level players usually like really like Workers Village because it's so wonderful. Grand Market's kind of nice, but it's kind of a trap. Like you spend so much time trying to get to it that like if you eventually get to it, they work pretty well. City's cute, and I've had some fun City games, so I do have a soft spot in my heart for City. You can do some fun things with City on certain boards. But yeah, if you want to play the chariot race game, let's get some platinums in this deck. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good chariot race target. Let's get some platinums. Let's get some more goons. Don't be getting ducats. Why do we have ducats or ducats or however you want to pronounce it? Either way,
Yeah.
why have 3 ducats?
Why oases? Oh man, this is.
Or aces. You're from a 3-card hand most of the time. This is not going to be that with a 2-card hand. Like, I'm being pretty critical on this deck right now. On both of these decks right now, because there's a lot of piles that should be a 10. Animal Fair should be a 10. Horse Trader should be a 10. Bishop should be a 10. Ducat should be a 10. Oasis should be a 10. And Trade Route should be a 10. I gave in on the chariot races. I see that there was some justification for that. It wasn't my favorite, but I see the justification for it. But I want to be spamming goons, and I want to be spamming treasures that give payload. If I'm going to be buying colonies and playing the goons, there's only one way I'm going to do that, and that's going to be playing goons and 2 platinums. Maybe that's overly optimistic, so maybe I'm going to have to tone that down and just set my sights on problems, which is going to be like goons and 2 golds. Maybe that's what we need to set our sights on.
That does seem reasonable.
But like a lot of these other cards are really getting in the way of that for me.
I mean, so, I think the trade route is somewhat more justifiable, though, just because the way to spam goons in this deck with no draw and no actions is to get Finn.
But if you're playing trade route, you're not playing goons.
Yeah, but then, like, if you have, like, trade route not in hand, like, if you don't have goons in hand, then you can, like, trash the copper or something.
Well, that's the problem, though, is that you don't have, if you didn't have enough goons to have goons in hand. Like, that's why I want, like, to buy a bunch of goons. Like, the number of goons I'm going to need is really high, because even if 2 goons collide, it's fine, because if my opponent is goons and me, I just discard one of them. So it's, like, fine. So, like, I want to have, like, at least 4 goons to make sure I always have goons in my hand. Any turn I'm not playing a goons is a dud on this board, in my opinion. No, why are we buying Oases? For Talents, there's goons. There's, like, 10,000 points on this board. I'm not saying you're going to get that many, because you can only play 1 goon as a turn, but, like, why do you have those?
Wait, no. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you play an animal pair over a goons? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I see now what you mean by like.
I would agree with DZ's general statement that trade route sucks. Like, kind of irregardless of the rest of the board. All right, I guess we're just gonna pile ducats for the win. That was not the way I thought this board was going, but I guess Munster's gonna pile ducats next turn. So, all right, creative strategy, Munster. I retract my criticism. This looks like it's gonna be a win.
Yeah.
This was a very cute and creative way to play this board, and it wasn't the way I would have played it, but it looks like you're gonna get the win right here. So,
yeah.
Good job. Well done.
And with the animal fair that we were talking down on the whole time.
All right, well done, Munster. Well done. Cheers to you.
Yeah, here you... Okay, yeah.
All right, you see the win. Take it. Take the win.
There we go. The one place that you don't want to play goons.
I mean, yeah. I mean, only because you had enough buys. Like, if you needed it for the buys, like, there's no etiquette problem playing if you need the buys. So, all right. Very creative way to
Oh no, yeah, no, I didn't mean in terms of the etiquette there. Like, I just like Animal Fair gives you more buys, so like take a win if you have it on a board like that. You never know when it could come.
All right, this is rundown on this kingdom.
All right, so we've got develop again, which is also seems pretty good, but I need to think some more about that. But anyway, otherwise, in terms of like villages, we've got village greens and inns. We have Margrave for draw and buy. Courtyard is also draw. Upgrade is good trashing and a gainer, and shepherds are good draw when they hit, and otherwise they're terrible. It's just very inconsistent. So if you can figure out a way to set up shepherds and green cards in their green cards together, then it's great. You got outpost for an extra turn, and maybe some extra support with village greens, just because they're a duration village, so you can maybe use that to kick off an outpost turn slightly better.
Yeah, so this board looks pretty strong.
What
I
are
haven't really followed what they opened.
Oh, they bought a gold on turn 3.
Yeah, there's like, I would buy like any card except gold here. Like, any card except gold. Gold's like meaningless here. So let's see what they opened. MuensterCheese had the 5/2 and got the upgrade courtyard. That seems fine. Prismatic went silver blessed village. There is a little bit of love in the community for opening blessed village, even though it's still a village. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but okay. Here village green just looks so much better than village though. Like, okay, cool. My opponent Margrave attacks me. Nice. I'll like just set some village green aside to play it next turn.
Yeah.
Like here my main criticism of blessed village is just that village green is just leaps and bounds better than it. Like with In and Margrave on the board, you have such good ways of discarding to it that like your opponent can discard it, or you can discard it. Like you can just always discard it, which effectively gets you like free draw and free actions, which is amazing. So like I haven't looked at it enough, but there might be some ways to seed some turns using like Inns, Village Greens, and Shepherds to like make sure that you have a nice turn to kick off. Like, I haven't looked at it closely enough, but I think you might be able to do it.
Yeah. I feel like it should be possible. And
yeah,
Tracker too
like
for top decking, but
yeah. So like, say you're keeping track of what's down there. You like discard 2 cards with an In, and one of those being a Shepherd, and then you just like hope the Shepherd is the card you don't. There's some stuff you could do with
yeah.
that.
What you discard is important, but
yeah.
It's
so
also
there's
just
some
so
ways
hard
with
to.
an that you could seed a Shepherd. It's just kind of awkward starting with 3 from Outpost. So maybe you also need to discard your Village Green the next turn. Like 2 of those, you get to a 5-card hand. Like there's some things that could be done.
Yeah. So I think Village Green might be like decent for that. But yeah.
Yeah, I think there's enough to be done here that I probably want to play a Shepherd deck. Again, it looks a little awkward. But I think a Shepherd deck is doable here. I think there's enough support from Village Green to support it in order to be able to like stack your next turns to have more cards in them. That I don't think having starting in 3-card hands can be the end of the world, because like assuming you played some Village Greens for next turn, like I don't think it's the end of the world. But there's Margrave is such a good card that even being nerfed a little bit by Village Green it's just so good. Like
It is a very
and
good
again,
card.
that's another reason why I think Shepherd is supportable here. It doesn't have to be your main draw. Like
Right,
Shepherd's kind of
yeah.
awkward when it's your main draw, and it's your only draw. It doesn't have to be your only draw here. Like if you next turn a Village Green and then you start your next turn with a Margrave, whoop-de-doo, I'm up at 7 or up to 6 cards now, because like I go up to 4 from Village Green and for the Margrave, and I'm up to 6 cards. Like now I got a hand to work with, and I attack my opponent. So yeah, like I want Village Greens and I want Margraves, and we'll figure out the rest later. There's also Tomb here, so
Rewarding you for trash.
I would like to take some advantage of that. Like, there's not some great ways to trigger it. Like, Develop's not that great here, because I kind of want to keep the estates if I'm playing Shepherd. But like, there's enough plus buys around that if you have a solid enough deck and some upgrades, you could like buy a copper to trash it. But maybe that's just dumb as losing. I think that might just be dumb. Tomb Salt the Earth is just like a little better than normal Salt the Earth.
Yeah.
It's like Salt the Earth, but for double points, but it's just like still losing, because your opponent can just like buy estates to keep up with you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Prismatic's been going for that apparently. So we haven't talked about it, but they bought a province, I think turn 7, which is very, very early. I think that was a
state, which I don't really get. Like neither of them's gone for Shepherd, and neither of them's gone for Village Green. So, and there's only one Margrave that's been gained. So like I don't really know how either of them is planning on like having a deck that does anything if they don't get some draw in these decks. Like Outpost is only good if like you think you can do something with a 3-card hand. that only works once like you get rid of all your estates. You can keep the pasture in the pouch, like those have some value. Actually, I might just get rid of the pouch. Like you have Margrave here.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the pouch too. Upgrade that into a silver and then any of the costs. So just get 2 VPs from upgrading the pouch twice. But you know, you can keep the pasture, get rid of the silvers, get rid of the coppers, get rid of all of that stuff. Like eventually you need some money to support this deck, but like you can just upgrade things all the way up to golds. Like we were hitting on buying gold, but that doesn't mean you can't gain gold here. Like just upgrade some cards all the way up the chain. You know, like say you take your pouch, turn it into a develop, then you turn it into a blessed village, then you turn it into an ant, and then you turn it into a gold. So I gained my gold and I got skill points on the way. Like you could do some stuff like that here that could be like not difficult at all to do. Like but seems very easy and straightforward to do if you have a functioning deck to just like repeatedly upgrade cards. So sorry, I've been talking about it.
Oh no, it's no problem. The yeah, it's I'm just trying to figure out like what like general plan is here because like Prismatic seems to be going for like a more money deck, which isn't great when you're getting Margrave attacked or self-inflicted 3-card hands by Outpost. I mean, like in a money deck, Outpost is basically worthless. Like, sure, you can get an estate.
Yeah, Outpost is worse than nothing in a money deck because it's a card that's not adding money to your deck.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I feel like.
So it's like turn 12 and we're buying 2 silvers?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess Margrave. Should buy Margrave on 5 as Prismatic. I mean, upgrade's fine. It's a good card. I like it. But it's not really working with this money strategy. But I think either upgrade or Margrave is fine there.
Oh, wow. All right. Nice turn.
But still, get some village greens. Let's get some village greens here.
Yeah, village greens, some inns. Yeah, maybe inn isn't even necessary, just given the number of blessed villages that they have. And could be upgrading those into Margrave and replacing with village greens.
Inn's usually not a great card. It's kind of like a village of last resort. But like village greens, like village greens are so good on this board.
Yeah.
Why are we trashing estates? Why are we doing
I don't know. I don't understand what quite is going on.
Why are estates being trashed? This is so weird.
Yeah, so DZ did say that like Team Salt the Earth Rush could work at this level, but they're not salting the right things.
Yeah, if that's the goal.
I mean, and Prismatic has been hitting 4 because I have seen them like they have bought both the golds. I think I don't think they were able to upgrade into a gold.
I believe that's the case. Yeah, there's 2 golds I see right now on Prismatic's deck. Don't buy gold here. Again, we said you can get gold and 4 DP by like upgrading something up the chain to a gold. Yeah, I don't know how these decks are gonna. There's no village greens. There's no shepherds. Not that I think shepherd's ultimately necessary here, but I think shepherd is like reliable enough that you can play with it here if you had village greens first in order to like seed your next hands to be larger than they otherwise would have been. And plus you have Margrave, so like I want a lot of village greens, some Margraves, some shepherds, some upgrades, an outpost, and then like we'll just we'll figure it out along the way.
Yeah. And yeah, Nocturne Love Squad syndrome is definitely a thing. I'm too much of a sucker for a lot of the Nocturne cards.
Like you can seed your deck with Courtyard. Like
oh yeah,
play everything, top deck a Shepherd, and all those green cards that are left over.
Right. Yeah.
Done. Like Shepherd's viable here. It's a little annoying if you're gonna start from a 3-card hand, but even if you were starting from a 3-card hand, you would know it would be like 2 greens and a Shepherd if you did it properly.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be your main draw here, but like I think it could be supplementary draw. Like you could add like a couple of Shepherds to help out along.
Yeah. But they should also definitely have there should definitely be more Margraves taken than one
And
each.
village
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
West Village would be nice if it was a village green.
yeah. But Village Green doesn't give you boons. Come on.
What do you, I guess Wisp is nice here.
Yeah.
Like Forest came up and did nothing for whoever had it. I haven't even been following the boons because they've been like completely irrelevant. I guess
Yeah.
Silver's nice because you can trash it and that gives you points.
Yeah. Trash it into a Blessed Village for more boons.
And if you have like a huge hand, like you could in this deck, then like it's pretty easy to get the gold giving one. But still, like Village Green is so much better here. Like there's self discarding within, and there's opponent discarding with Margrave. Like just click Village Green. It's fun. You'll do it the first time, and you won't look back. Yeah, this money deck is looking really sad in the face of these Margrave attacks.
Yeah. And they're not even coming that frequently, too.
Yeah, I think each player has one Margrave. I mean, Munster is doing a better job of getting through the deck. Like, not getting through the deck every turn, but at least, like, with the outpost in a way, like, coming pretty close to playing Margrave, you know, at least once every other turn with an outpost.
Yeah.
Why are we getting these? Why do we want these Blessed Villages? I don't want Blessed Villages here when there's Village Green on the board. Alright, what are piles looking like? Can Munster pile anytime soon? It seems kind of difficult.
I don't think they have enough buys. Because only one Margrave and Pouch. So.
Because we've been salting estates instead of provinces.
Yeah, I don't
It's like, I'm not a great Salt the Earth player, but like the main benefit of Salt the Earth is like province pile control. It's kind of like
Yeah.
province, but at, you know, $4 in the buy. Kind of like the main benefit of it. But no, why are we getting rid of the duchies? Just get rid of provinces. Like, you're winning. Mill the provinces. End the game. Like, you're destroying your opponent with these Margraves. Like, they can't do anything. Don't give them any time to come back. That happened in game 1, Munster. Okay? You had a good position, and you kept building, and then Prismatic got back into it. Don't do that. You have the lead, you know. Run the lead. Like, if you're gonna salt some provinces in the game. Yeah, like, I mean, the main benefit is just to mill the provinces. Let's get Bass on this board. Like, can we get Salt the Earth, Tomb, and Bass, and then, like, it will be complete. It'll be all set.
Yeah. Prismatic should just get rid of the outpost here.
So it took 8 Blessed Villages, and 2 Margraves, and some Will-O-Wisps. I guess Tracker's here that's giving some more. Somehow Munster ended up with 2 Will-O-Wisps, which is pretty lucky because I don't think Munster has a Tracker, so I think Munster got 2 Will-O-Wisps from Blessed Village buy, so that like wasn't actually that bad. But
yeah.
Alright, well, that's a win either way, but it was a very indirect way of doing it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll play Munster. So yeah, building was key there. That wasn't exactly how we wanted to build. No one got a village running. But it was still a win, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build. That's the story.
Yeah, the first 3, though, weren't really ones that you could build very easily, so...
Yeah, it was money game.
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything. There was another one without draw that I just blocked out of my head. Oh, the bridge... Yeah.
Yeah.
The Queen's game and the bridge troll game both had 0 draw. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah. Here... a little awkward just because of limited actions. You've got lackeys, but those are gonna run out eventually. But otherwise, there is good draw and good trashing because you've got bounty hunter and priest.
Yeah.
Contraband again.
Bounty hunter looks a lot better just because there's no villages besides.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
So the build's gonna be kind of awkward.
It is gonna be awkward, yeah.
Again, who's rolling these boards? This is the second board we've had where contraband is the only plus buy.
Yeah.
Who's doing this?
I don't know. This is rough.
I looked at the ban list and I was like, maybe there's like a lot of good cards banned, but these ban lists look perfectly reasonable. Like, there's nothing out of the ordinary in there. Yeah, this has just been some weird kingdoms. The last kingdom was not a weird kingdom. That was a good kingdom.
Yeah,
but
that was a normal one.
3 of the 5 so far have been. Actually, 4 of the 5 have been pretty deficient. I think the last kingdom was the only one where it had like a fully functioning engine. All the other ones have been, you have to kind of like work to make it work.
But yeah, so here definitely don't go for Vineyard. Like it just does not work. Like it's just going to be too hard to like waste a buy on a potion.
Well, you see, if you have like 5 contrabands,
that's
then
true.
You get 6 action cards in the turn. You're going to be kind of limited in what you can get, but you know it's possible. But then you have to stop playing them, and you want to go for the Vineyards. It's probably not going to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, highway with no reliable buys, kind of underwhelming, but I guess eventually you just get to the point where provinces are really cheap, and it's fine. It's just an expensive peddler here. I guess there's nothing really else that I want at its price point, though. So, wishing for provinces would be nice if we get to that point. We're going to have to pop these lamps first, though. So, I think the players need to focus on popping the lamps, which usually involves not getting much of the same card. I could have seen getting a second bounty hunter at some point to help Finn.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think both of them now have Bounty Hunter and Priest, probably just for more benefit from trashing, because Bounty Hunter, like, you only get the 3 coins for the first time that you put something in exile. So I can see like wanting to go Priest. Like I think Bounty Hunter would be better just because of the limited action space.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is just that it's. Yeah, not having that much action space is pretty tough. Yeah, Amulet. Yeah, I think Amulet would also be good on 4-3. Because it's terminal, but it's duration, so you get 2 plays out of it. It's also nice for popping lamp. So Munster's going to get a lamp pop here, so that's nice. But yeah, the durations like Amulet, and Secret Cave can be helpful for popping the lamp. So, let's see. Prismatic got province already. I think Prismatic's deck is just way too thick. Like, this is going to be a while before Prismatic can get another province. Like, there's no deck control going on yet. Please don't get a province. Thank you. Lackeys, Highway was named. So you could get another Bounty Hunter here. I don't want gold. Gold's a stop card.
And if you really want a gold, just wish for it.
No, save the wishes for the province games. That was a correct call.
Yeah.
Play 2 highways, just gain some wishes. Gain provinces from wishes. Wishing for a highway is not the end of the world, but now you can wish for a province. Wish. Yeah, I think we should come up with some more of these like tricks for learning Dominion, just like handicapping yourself by like saying there's certain things you can't do that like will help get you in a better mindset of just like the never buy gold mindset. Like okay, you'll be wrong like 20% of the games where you need to buy gold, but you know
that's 20% of games.
And then it'll be blatantly obvious to you in the future when it's okay to buy gold.
Yeah. Get control first is a good rule of thumb. I was watching.
There's control to be gained. There's Bounty Hunter. It's like one of the best deck control cards.
Yeah. I was watching one of J-Nail's videos where he was commentating with KHZ, and KHZ. I think the best way I've heard that put was KHC saying it's easier to add payload to your engine than to add engine to your payload. I think that's
a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah, it's a great way to think about it because you do want to get control first because you're just never going to get control if you start by adding the provinces and the golds and whatnot. All these stop cards, and granted, you can very well thin too much, but it's better to be at the stage where you're thinning too much than not enough, I would think.
We were commentating a match the other day where there was a player and they just thinned down to $3.
Right. Yeah.
That was overthinning. But yeah, it's hard to overthink. But that board, I think they had 2 rat catchers and 2 bounty hunters or something, just thinned down to almost nothing, and it took 3 or 4 turns to build back up. So there's a bit of a balance, but I think the first time you watch a video of a player who's just focused super hard on thinning down to $5. That's when you really learn. Or when you see donate and you're oh, it's perfectly reasonable to donate turn 1 to 5 coppers and you just buy a 5 card and move on from there.
Yeah.
All right, so pretty close game here. Let's see. I guess Prismatic's gonna have to bounty hunt this contraband because it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So, all right, staying pretty close. Unfortunately, Munster is going to be out of villagers, which is a little unfortunate. But
yeah,
let's see. Munster still has better control than Prismatic does.
Yes. Yeah, Lackeys is probably a good.
Still sitting in these decks.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why you would not
either
get rid of those.
exile or trash them. Your choice, exile or trash. I think that's a fine contraband play there because you can grab 2 lackeys. I probably would grab.
Yeah, at least 1 lackeys.
Yeah, I think you knew that Duchy was potentially going to be the buy there. Yeah, naming 2 duchies or buying 2 duchies. Let's see. It's coming down to the wire here. All right. So Munster's going to could get a province, but that's down 1 point. So I guess we're Duchy dancing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, get a duchy here.
Yeah, John. So you're right. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the province count.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just buy duchy here. That's all you can really do.
Yeah, please do buy duchy here.
You don't know that your opponent has a high 1/4 green cards in there.
Yeah.
If you saw that, you'd probably buy province, but you kind of have to buy the duchy. Oh man, these decks are just collapsing.
Yeah. Would you get an estate here?
After I shuffled, maybe.
Yeah, because I kind of want a lackeys. I kind of want a lackeys just for the villagers, and I don't know if this is you need the green moment or if you need to make it better, get a lackeys to help you get through.
Yeah, I think a bounty hunter gold deck seems like it was perfectly feasible here. We're on turn 17.
Yeah.
That seems like it was pretty feasible. I think there was just a lot of love given to these highways. When what do you need 6 highways for?
Yeah. Oh,
it's not important here.
Prismatic's going for the vineyards.
Potion.
Yeah, that was not the buy.
That sounds like a last-ditch effort. You can just take lackeys now, right? As Munster? That seems safe.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
yeah, 2 seems fine.
If either of them gets to a province at this point, then it's just pretty good anyway.
All right, take the lackeys and win. All right. Another close one. I'm not keeping track of
the score is now 3-2 Munster, And I only know that because I just looked it up in DOMBot like a couple minutes ago.
Who's that? There's apparently one more.
There is one more. Ooh, and the player's even keeping track of player order. Good job. Thank you for not making us do that. It's Friday night. So.
All right, looks like we might have a short break here. Yeah. This match has been going pretty quick. We're only 75 minutes in, and they're five games down. So usually, like, I like to take a break, like a 5-minute break once an hour when I'm playing a league match. I think that's usually good. Like, walk around, get some water, get a little snack, whatever you need. It's usually a good thing to do.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. All right. Well.
I'm not sure it's gonna be 10. Is it like a dinner break or something? Oh, yeah. I mean, life happens.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. So. I mean, it would be nice if you would. Okay. I mean. Yeah.
All right. Looks like we might just have a partial result.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. But this was fun.
Yep.
And we'll see how the remainder of the match goes in the results section. But this has been fun as always.
Yep. Thanks.
Talk to you later.